All right, Miss Cadence, we're going to start with our lesson 89B, okay? All right, we're going to start with our ARD deck, and we're just going to do keyword and sound, no letter name, okay?
Rope O, gate g, leaf O, turtle
Turtle,
jar j, star R, dollar nest c, umbrella and music U, elephant meter E, match, book moon U, cow owl snow O, coin oi, nail A, mouse owl,
and what do we eat when it's cold outside?
and
Soup.
soup oo,
There you go.
saw all, hat, box,
Good.
boat O, statue U, light I, bird violin, mansion shun, explosion shun,
Yeah.
station shun, 5I, toe O, 8A, king
Oh, you're good.
zipper Z, fork or worm doctor octopus off, truck, coin, mop bread easel E, bread ed, burn igloo it, spider eye, boy oi, table
We have this above us.
ceiling E and
A bride wears it on her
veil
head.
A, dabber athlete E, bat book, meal U, yarn U, from mother Z, badge
Badge.
feet E, fish, watch,
A after W would be watch off. What is for? Pioneers pulled this back in the day. They pulled it by a horse.
wagon, apple A,
Long sound.
bacon A, all, banana, watch off,
There we go.
cake A, whistle, shell, saucer off, candle air, fly eye, hike, dog, fox, nose,
Good. I almost forgot my second one.
cup, city, tape, high,
Another name for a robber.
thief, E, pie, I,
Yeah. Thief, E, pie, I.
fairy, A,
There we go. So that was using our ARD deck, naming our keyword and sound. All right, today we're going to go into instant words. Instant words are words we recognize instantly. I want you to look at these instant words. How are we reading our instant words today?
from rows,
We're reading in rows, and how do we read rows?
left to right,
Yeah, from left to right. All right, I want you to echo me on row number 1. Are you ready? I want you to point with me. Open,
open,
don't,
down,
something, story, left, few, along, head, thought, hard, might, example, begin, under, seem, life, saw, close,
while,
next. All right? This one is going to be close. I think I said close. It's close. Okay? You ready? You can do number 2, please.
Example,
Can you speak up a little bit louder?
Example, begin under scene, life, saw, close, while, next, open, don't, something, story, left, view, long, head, stopped, hard, mind.
Good job. Instant words are words we recognize.
Instantly.
Looking at number 2, how did you read our instant words today?
And rows from left to right.
Rows from left to right. How do we code instant words?
By circling them.
By circling them, and they're the words we see most in our English language. I took your pencil. Can you mark your page HW for homework? And I'll set that off to the side. All right, friends, we're going to go into our rate practice today. We started last time reading a story titled Starting West. We read the story and we did 10.1. So today we're going to do 10.1 and 10.2. And I think my packet, is right there. Perfect. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Looking at the first section on 10.1, what do you notice?
Combination OR.
They're combination OR, and how do we read combination OR?
Or.
And looking at the second section, put your finger on it. What do we notice about the second section?
Combination AR.
And how do we read combination AR?
R.
R. All right, echo me on the first row of section 1. North.
North.
Short.
Short.
Thorn.
Thorn.
Snort.
Snort.
Form.
Form.
In the middle is lard.
Lard.
Clark.
Clark.
Smart.
Smart.
Start.
Start.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Okay, let's borrow your pencil until I grab mine over there. All right, my love, when you're ready, you can start reading.
North, short, thorn, snort, form, form, north, snort, short, thorn, thorn, north, snort, form, short, snort, form, snort, snort.
North.
North, short, thorn. Lard, Clark, smart, start, sharp, Clark, sharp. Lard, sharp, smart, smart, sharp, start, Clark, lard, start, smart, Clark, sharp, lard. North, form, snort, sharp.
Smart.
Smart, sharp, short, lard, Clark, snort, form. Smart, Clark, start, thorn, lard, start, short, sharp, thorn, thorn.
Good job. Stop at north. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. This one, 10 plus 8 is 118. All right. Okay. All right. Putting your finger on the first section, what did you see alike?
They don't have a combination OR.
And how do we read combination OR?
Or.
And go to the second section. We said that they had combination AR. How do we read combination AR?
Or.
Good job. All right, can we go to 10.2, please? And remember that if you need to slow down a little bit so that you say the words accurately, that's okay. Yes, we want to be fast, but we also want to be accurate in what we're saying, right? So if you need to slow down a little bit, you can. All right, what do we see alike in the word, put your finger on the first section. What do we see alike in that first section?
They have combination AR.
They have combination AR. And are these words one syllable or multi-syllable words?
Multi-syllable.
How do you know?
Because I see two vowels.
Yeah, it has 2 vowels. Now let's look at the, so you said it had combination AR. How do we read combination AR?
R.
Okay, go to the middle section. What do you notice?
They have combination AR too.
Yeah, they have a combination AR, and how do we read combination AR?
R.
Okay, and what do we notice about these words?
They're only one syllable.
They're only one syllable. All right, let's go back to the top and read that first line in section 1. Harness.
Harness.
Market.
Market.
Garden.
Garnet.
Garment.
Garment.
Harvest.
Harvest.
In the middle section, row 1. Cart.
Cart.
Yarn.
Yarn.
Barb.
Barb.
Mark.
Mark.
Hard.
Hard.
All right, my love, when you're ready.
Harness. Market. Garden. Garment. Harvest. Harvest. Harness. Garment. Market. Garden. Garden. Harvest. Garment. Harvest. Market. Garment. Harvest. Harness. Market. Garden. Cart. Yarn. Barb. Mark. Hard. Yarn. Mark. Cart. Hard. Barb. Barb. Hard. Mark. Yarn. Cart. Barb. Mark. Barb. Yarn. Hard. Cart. Harness. Harvest. Garment. Barb. Hard. Mark. Cart. Yarn.
Market.
Market. Cart. Yarn. Garments. Harvest. Barb. Yarn. Mark. Garden. Cart.
Stop. 110, friend. Good job. All right, and that for what did we see alike on this page?
They all have combination AR.
And how do we read combination AR?
R.
Good job. That is all we have to do for our rate practice page. So I'm going to take that and move it out of our way. I'm just going to start making me a nice little pile right here. All right, my love. Turn that off so the battery doesn't die. And let me grab a pencil for myself so I can stop taking yours. That's not kind. Okay. All right. So the next thing that we do is our ISD deck. Okay. So here's your ISD paper, and let's do our procedures. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are our procedures?
We can listen, echo, name, and write.
Good job. All right. Are you ready? Okay. Echo me.
Diagraph TH. T.
Yeah.
Y. Y. F.
B.
B. B. W. H.
Mm.
N. R. Diagraph SH. V.
O.
L. Diagraph TH.
That means my lips to go. G.
G.
Mm.
M. X.
Do you need help?
Okay, got it.
You got it? If not, it is push up and over, pull down, and up. Got it? Okay. All right.
D.
Jean.
Jen. Final single syllable SION.
Mm-hmm.
Diagraph combination WH.
Combination WH.
T. QU.
What type of letters QU?
Combination QU.
Combination QU. Two letters that make two different sounds. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to go into our spelling. So, you're going to need this a little bit later, so we're just going to lay it to the side. And then, all right, sorry, your little magnets got messed up today. I carried them in my car today. Okay, all right, let's review our, I want to say sound pictures, but they are actually colored tiles. Do you know what color tile this one is? What is that?
Combination QU and WH.
Yeah, go ahead and touch that for me. And what are these colored tiles right here?
And there are sound pictures.
They are our colored tiles.
There are consonants.
There are consonants, okay? And then we have over here our
Vowels.
our smiling vowels. Say it with me.
E, I, open vowel, round vowel, U. We have our Bossier Bossier or, glider, oi, glider, ow.
Yes. Cadence, I'm sorry, I forgot to close on our ISD deck, so before we get deep into our spelling, can you please look at your responses that you wrote down? What do you notice about the responses that you wrote down today?
They're all consonants.
They're all consonant letters, and are they single responses or multiple responses?
Single responses.
Yeah, they're singular responses. Okay, all right, so thank you. Now going over our colored tiles, you said that this was a combination. These were our consonants, these were our smiling vowels, and you named them our open sound and our round sound. You went over our bossy R, and you went over our gliders. Good job. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into spelling, okay? All right, so let's go over our our procedures. Are you ready? Oh, hang on. I want to hold off on that real quick. Hang on. All right, let me give you some prep. Are you ready? Okay. All right. All right, when you hear a short vowel sound followed by a consonant sound or in a vowel and a closed syllable, it's short and we code it with a
Breathe.
a breathe. All right, okay. In the initial and medial position, when you hear ah, how do we spell that?
A-U.
A-U. Okay, in the final position, when we hear ah, how do we spell that?
A-U.
That's in the initial and medial. How do we-
A-W.
A-W. Why don't we spell in the final position A-U?
Because U has never been to the end of any English word.
That's right, so we go A-W in the final place of words, okay? If we hear ah before an O sound, we are going to spell it A-L, and we're going to code this with a circumflex, okay? All right, if we hear a consonant sound followed by a in the final position, how are we going to spell that?
Okay.
That's after a short vowel sound.
Okay.
Just K. Okay, all right. Now we can go over our procedures, cadence. So, what are our procedures?
Listen, echo, name and write. Unblend, put on sound, change.
Oh, cadence. I'm sorry. I pulled out the wrong one, babe. Where is it? I'm sorry, there's another teacher that uses my, okay, go ahead.
Okay, listen, echo, unblend, put on sound, change, touch and spell, name and write, clearly.
That's right. All right, I'm going to set them right there. Okay, was that the right one the first time? Why was I thinking that this one said add, take away, trade, switch, repeat? I'm sorry, but thank you for going over those procedures. Okay, all right, your first word is laud. What is your first word?
Laud. L-A-U-D.
All right, what do we do now?
We have to write it down.
Okay, what do we do before we write it down?
We have to spell it to
Touch and,
spell
all right, how do you spell?
L-A-U-D.
All right, how are we going to write that?
L-A-U-D.
All right, write it, name it as you're writing it.
L-A-U-D.
Okay, how do we code this word?
You have to paragraph A-U.
Underline, diagraph, A,
A-U.
U. I'm sorry, I didn't put that up there, but you need that. Good job. What is this word?
Laud.
All right, go ahead and put it back. All right, let's go to our second word. Our next word is flaw. What is our word?
Law. Full off.
Okay. Touch and spell.
F-L-A-W.
Okay, how do we write that?
F-L-A-W.
Okay. And how do we code that?
Underline, diagraph, A-U.
A-U. What do we have in the
A-W.
final position?
A-W.
A-W, because no English word that ends in the letter.
U.
There we go. And you said to underline it. All right, go ahead and put it back. All right, echo me. Claw.
Claw. Full off.
Okay.
Now you have to spell, which would be C-L-A-U.
C-L-A-U.
W. A-W.
A-W. So let's do it again.
C-L-A-W.
Okay, name and write. Tell me what you're writing as your name.
C-A-L-A-W.
Okay, and how do we code that?
Underline, diagraph, A-W.
There we go. All right, and what do we do? Is there something else?
Put your K, C with the K's out.
There you go. Letting our readers know that it's what that part sounds. Our last word is talk. What is our word?
Talk.
Sunderland?
O, off,
All.
o.
There you go. How do you spell talk? Or touch and spell?
T-A-L-K.
What are you gonna write?
T-A-L-K.
Okay. And how do we code this?
You put your K with the circumflex.
Not our K.
I mean your A with the circumflex.
Yeah, because what do we code? We code our vowels,
Vowels.
right? So what are you coding with the circumflex?
The A,
A before
L.
L. And what was that word?
Talk.
Talk. All right, Ms. Cadence. We are going to go into our sentence, so you have lines at the bottom. Before we get started, I'm going to add some more prep to our board, okay? So, let's see. Okay, right here, when you hear a long vowel sound in an open accented syllable, that sound is spelled V. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long. We code it with a macron, okay? Then we have, when you hear a long vowel sound followed by a consonant sound, what kind of pattern are we in?
Vowel, consonant, E.
We slash the E and code the
vowel with a macron.
Good job. Okay. I want to remind you that when you hear, how do we spell that?
W-H. Combination W-H.
Combination. Ooh. W-H. Okay. Our instant words today is going to be the word to. And how do we code instant words?
Circle them.
We circle them. Today we're going to start our sentence with a capital letter. It's going to be push up, pull down, and curve left, or you can print it. And let's review our sentence prep. Are you ready? A sentence
Begins with a capital, ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject and a predicate, and expresses a complete thought. Pause at comma, stop at period, change the particular voice and meaning, question mark, and exclamation mark.
Good job. Yes, so we're going to do that. All right. Are you ready for your sentence? I think we are good. All right, echo me. When I draw, I like to bite on a straw.
When I draw, I like to bite on a straw.
Okay. When I draw,
I
I like to bite on a straw.
like to bite on a straw.
Okay. Go ahead. Good, guys, I'm writing through that.
Thank you.
All right, you're going to tell me what to write on the board. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, what is your first word?
When, W-H-E-N,
Okay, next one.
I,
Okay,
draw, D-R-A-W,
okay,
a comma, I, L-I-K-E,
okay,
two, T-O, bite, B-I-T-E, on, O-N, A-S-T-R-A-W.
okay. What do we know about a sentence?
It's not coded with a period.
Okay, starts with a form of punctuation and the sentence ends with a period. All right, let's code that. Tell me how to code this.
A nautical symbol short code with a Greek art combination W-H, I, open accent symbols long code with the macron, Outline diagraph AW. Outline open access symbol is wrong. Go with the macron. Slash or silent E. Click about with the macron. Server instant word 2. I silent E. Slash or E. Click about with the macron. Allow close server short clear with debris. A gets external. And outline diagraph AW.
Okay, can you read that sentence to me?
When I draw it, I like to bite on a stroll.
And what do we do at common?
We have to, we pause.
We pause. So when I draw, I like to bite on a straw. You try.
When I draw, I like to bite on a straw.
Good job. All right, put your finger on the word straw. How did you spell aw in that word?
AW.
And why did you choose AW instead of AU?
Because there's never a U at the end of this word.
Yeah, and we hear aw in the final position. All right, I'm going to take that out of your way for you. All right, my love, and we're going to do a review. All right, we're going to review our new learning from the other day. I'm going to tell you the letter name, and you're going to tell me the keyword and sound, okay? Diagraph EU.
Say U.
Statue.
Statue U.
Diagraph EU.
Statue U.
Diagraph EU.
Statue U.
Okay. Here's our other one. I'm going to tell you the letter name. You're going to tell me the keyword and sound. Diagraph EW.
Rock. Raindrop.
Another word for that raindrop is do-oo.
Do-oo.
Okay. Diagraph EW.
Do-oo.
Diagraph EW.
Do-oo.
Good job. All right. Some of our previous learning, I want to review diagraph CH, because in the beginning it was kind of easy, but now we have some new learning with that, and we've added to it, okay? So I'm going to tell you the letter name, and you're going to tell me the keyword and sound. Diagraph CH.
Church.
Diagraph CH.
Church.
Diagraph CH.
Church.
Good job. Did I do that 3 times? I think so. All right. Let's check in the time. All right, I'm going to tell you the letter name again, and you're going to tell me the keyword and sound that you see, okay? Diagraph CH.
Church.
Good job. Diagraph CH.
Church.
Diagraph CH.
Church.
Good job. All right, again, I'm going to tell you the letter name, and you're going to tell me the keyword and sound. Diagraph CH.
School. School. School.
There you go. Diagraph CH.
School.
Diagraph CH.
School.
Good job. So diagraph CH has 3 sounds, right? Diagraph CH can be read
Chair.
as in chair, sh as in chef, and k as in school. Okay, there we go. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is our connected text activity. So I have it right here. You're going to need a W chart. I'm going to need a W chart, and you are going to need your story, and I'm going to need my story, and then we're going to need this at the end, okay? All right. All right. Okay. All right. Today we're going to be doing our comprehension mystery. So we're going to be reading a story, and then we're going to be tabbing some clues, okay? We're going to be stopping and tabbing some clues. So before we get started, let's review our mystery cards, okay? The first thing that we're going to do is look and make a prediction of our text. Look over that title and make your prediction, okay? Then we're going to investigate. We're going to see if we can find any of our clues on our W's chart, okay? If there's any vocabulary, we'll stop and discuss that, what we think it is and what evidence tells us what the word actually means. We can use context clues to help us figure out the meaning of vocabulary words. And let's see. We are going to use a reward. We're going to use our somebody, what is it called? Our somebody wanted but so then to retell our story, okay? All right. today you have a text in front. Before we get started, let's review our W's chart. What does the red mean? Put your finger on the red.
The character.
Characters, okay. What is the green?
The setting.
The setting, which is a
Place.
place. And what is blue?
The time.
The time, okay. That's when, it's time. Then we have purple is what? What is what?
The problem.
Okay.
The solution.
Yellow is our details, right? And it kind of explains our problem. And then what is how? The orange.
The solution.
The solution. All right. Can you get your text in front of you? Today we're going to read the text titled "It's No Fun to Argue." What does it mean to argue?
You're fighting somebody?
You're fighting with someone. So it says no fun to argue. What do you think that this text is going to be about?
Someone argue with somebody, but learn that it's no fun too.
Yeah, somebody may be arguing with somebody, and in the end they learn that it's not a great idea. Have you ever argued with somebody?
Mm-mm.
Never argued with somebody?
We like little siblings, but not really an argue. It's just like mad.
You're just mad? Well, yeah, you can. I'm going to let you know I grew up in a house with 6 boys. I have 6 brothers and 3 sisters, and I grew up mainly with my brothers because my sisters are older, and we would argue all the time. We argue over what cartoon we're going to watch, what cereal we're going to buy in the store. And so my mom had her hands full. She had a lot of arguing. So yeah, so maybe somebody's going to argue, and in the end they're like, it's not worth it, and it's not fun. What we're going to do is we're going to read this paragraph by paragraph, and at the end of each paragraph, we're going to stop and see if we have any clues on our paper, and then we're going to pull the tabs. Okay, all right, Miss Cadence, can you start with paragraph 1?
Corey lives down the street from his nephew Louis. They left to spend time together. Corey calls Louis his best nephew on earth, and Louis calls Corey the best uncle on earth.
Good job. Can we answer any of our questions from our W chart?
Yeah, the characters.
Okay, who are our characters?
Corey and then nephew Louis.
Yeah, Corey and his nephew Louis. Okay, can we answer any other questions?
Where?
Where? Yeah, so where are they?
They're down the street.
Okay, and that is what color?
The green.
Green, okay. All right, excuse me. Do you have a favorite aunt and uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I think I'm their favorite aunt. All right, let's go to paragraph 2. Are you ready, Mama?
Last Saturday, Corey took Louis to the park to play. Louis plays a new game with a group of friends. This game was going well, but then a few of the kids started to argue about the rules. The game could not continue while the kids were arguing. This made the rest of the group angry.
Okay, can we answer any of our questions from our W chart?
The character.
Okay, who is our character?
The group of friends.
A group of friends. Okay.
We can also answer what's the problem.
Okay, what is the problem?
They're all arguing about the rules of the game.
They're arguing. Okay.
We can also answer.
Where does it say they're arguing?
We can also answer where they're arguing, which is the park.
At the park. So is that a place or a time?
A place.
Okay, so it's a where.
We can also answer when, because it was last Saturday.
Okay, what tab are you picking up for when?
The blue one.
The blue one for
Saturday.
last Saturday. It's time. All right, my love. Anything else? All right.
After a few minutes, Corey came to recess. He said,
Let's look at that word again. Corey came to the
rescue.
There you go.
He said, if you all continue to argue, you will not have any time left to play. This made everyone stop and think. The kids agreed that they wanted to spend their time playing instead of arguing. See, Louis yelled, this is why Corey is the best uncle on earth.
Good job. All right, can we answer any of our W questions?
When?
When? Okay, when?
After a few minutes.
After a few minutes. Okay, anything else?
How they got solved the problem.
Yeah, what was the problem?
They're all arguing, but Corey came to help.
So what was the solution?
Corey came to the rescue help.
Yeah, good old Uncle Corey came to the rescue to help. Can we answer anything else?
We can answer why, the why.
Yeah. So why was it important that he came to the rescue?
So the kids spend their time playing instead of arguing.
Yeah, what color would be that?
Yellow.
Yeah, I would kind of say that that's an important detail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Miss Cadence, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this chart right here. I gave it to you. You do not have to fill it in. I'm going to fill it in for you, but it's kind of small, so I wanted you to have a copy in front of you, okay? So we're going to retell the story in our own words, and we're going to use this graphic organizer somebody wanted, but so then. So that first box is a what?
The somebody.
Yeah, who is in the
Story.
Okay, what is the next one?
What they wanted.
What they wanted, okay?
What the problem.
What the problem. Then we have
what they did.
yeah. So we have so what here she tried to do, and then what do we have at the end?
How the problem was solved.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So who are the characters in our story?
Corey and Lewis, like with their friends.
Corey, Lewis. Make sure I spell Lewis correctly. Group of friends. Okay. Wanted. What did they want?
They wanted to play at the park.
Okay. But what was the problem?
They started arguing.
Yeah. Okay. Then what happened?
When they realized they weren't able to, if they continue fighting, they weren't able to have fun.
Yeah. How did they do that?
They did that whenever Corey came to the rescue.
Yeah. So they could not have fun if they argue. But so then Corey came.
To the rescue and help.
Alright, so I wrote that down for you. So can you look over that and can you tell me in your own words what the story is about?
The story is about Corey, Lewis, and a group of friends going to play at the park, but they started to argue and they realized that they cannot have fun if they argue, and they realized that after Corey came to the rescue to help resolve the problem.
Yeah, they helped to resolve the problem. Alright, I'm going to take that from you. Can you pass me your chart over there? Okay. Alright. Okay, so we did our reviews, we did our connected text. The next thing that we're going to do is our comprehension, okay? Let me clear some of this out of our way. We're using a lot of materials today, huh? Alright, can you get your dictionary for me? Alright, in your dictionary you have a couple of things. Can you take out your papers? And you have this paper that has definitions that we're going to go over, and then you have an activity sheet that we're going to do, that we're going to complete together, okay? Okay, let's see. I wish I had a magnet over here, but we're in the process of switching boards. Let me grab tape. Sorry, we're in the process of moving to a different side of the room, and some of my stuff is already open. Okay, Miss Cadence. We're going to be working for our comprehension piece, we're going to be working with dictionary skills. We're going to be practicing the skill cornering to find guide words and then to find our injury words. So before we do that, let me go over some definitions with you, okay? Quartiles are do you know what a quartile is?
Yes, because the dictionary divides into 4 sections.
Yes, quartiles are the dictionary is divided into 4 sections. These 4 sections are called
Quartiles.
Quartiles, okay? And so we have quartile 1, which is A through
G,
G. We have quartile 2, which starts with H and ends on.
N,
We have quartile 3 that starts on O and goes to letter.
T,
And then we have quartile 4, which is divided into U all the way to
Z.
Z. So how many quartiles are there in the dictionary?
4.
There are 4, okay? In the dictionary, we have something called entry words. Entry words are,
Words you are looking up in the dictionary.
yeah, we want to look up a word to find its meaning, so they are the words that are in the dictionary, and they're usually bolded, okay? In order to find our entry words, we use guide words to help us find that word. What is a guide word?
Words at the top of the page to tell you the range of the word.
Yeah, they tell you the range of the word. And then we use a method called cornering to help us find that piece. So cornering means flipping quickly through the pages while watching the guide words at the top, okay? So in your dictionary, you already have your quartiles sections. How many quartiles are there?
4.
There are 4. We have A through,
G,
we have
H through N,
H through N. You can open it up. We have H through N. What else do we have?
T through O through T,
O through T, and
E through Z.
U through Z. Can you open up to like one of the first pages in your dictionary and point to a guide word? We said guide words are words at the top of the page. So turn a little bit more because you're starting to get in. All right, yes, so our guide words, you are pointing to the top of yours. These are our guide words. And if you look down here, we have words in bold. These are our
Dictionary words.
our entry words, words that we are looking at definitions for, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a word, and we are going to use cornering to find a word. So you can leave that closed, and I'm going to give you an example. All right, we're going to start with the word paper. Okay, I have let me write it over here so you can see better. I have P-A-P-E-R, okay? Looking at your quartiles, what quartile, well, look at this word paper. What does it start with?
P,
A P. So which quartile would P be in?
3,
It would be in quartile
3.
3, okay? What are the first 3 letters of paper?
A and P-A.
P-A-P. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open up to the third, you can just watch me. I'm going to open up to the third quartile, and I'm going to start cornering. Some people like to flip like this, or corner like this, flipping through, or some people like to hold that in their hands, and they like to corner going like, well, my fingers are set, going like this. So you can choose how you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to corner all the way until I see P-A-P, okay? So I'm going to corner. Ooh, I'm not in P's yet. That's O, okay? I'm in P, I'm in P-A-D. So P-A-P comes after P-A-D. I have P-A-L. No, P-A-P comes after P-A-L. Okay, I have P-A-P. So on this page right here, on page 527, I have the word paper, okay? And then I found paper right here, and it says a material made in thin sheets of pulp, especially from wood and rags. It is used for writing, printing, drawing, wrapping, and covering walls, okay? So what I want you to do is so can you do that since we did number 1 together? Let's fill that in. What quartile did we say it was in?
3,
3. And what page number did we say it was in?
52, 7,
52-7. How do we read that page?
527.
527. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at the next word on that paper, okay? That word is computer. What is that word?
Computer.
Computer. Okay. I have C-O-M-P-U-T-E-R. Okay. Looking at that word computer, what quartile would that be in?
Quartile 1.
Quartile number 1. Okay. All right. I want you to use the cornering method to go and find the word, to go find the word, using the guide words to find the word computer in the dictionary, okay? What are the first three letters?
C-O-M.
C-O-M, okay? So I want you to corner and find what page computer would be in. So you're going to open it up to
A through G.
the first quartile, which is A through G. Okay, you're in C-H. So does C-O come before or after C-H?
Before.
Okay, so we have C and we have O. Does O come before or after
After.
A? Yeah, so what are we going to do? Keep cornering. Oh, what do we see now?
C-H-U.
Okay, and look over here.
C-H-O.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
We're going to continue cornering.
Keep cornering. I like how you're going backwards because you noticed you went too far. So we have C-O-M. What would come is M. So keep going. C-O.
And C-O-M-P.
C-O-M-P. Okay. Keep going. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what are our guide words at the top?
Compulsion.
Compulsion and
Concede.
concede. And if you open it up, you can find what page. Ours is kind of tiny in the corner.
148.
148. Okay, so you said it was in quartile 1 and it's on page 148. Let me see if I can grab another marker. Okay. So we have computer, use that in quartile 1, page 148. Good job. Okay, let's try another one. Are you ready? Our next word is going to be, oh, not that one, shine, S-H-I-N-E, okay? What is this word?
Shine.
Okay, what quartile, what letter does this word start with?
S.
S, so what quartile would that be in?
Of O through T.
O through T, which is quartile number 3. Okay, I want you to use the cornering method, so go find quartile number 3, and I want you to use the cornering method to find what page our word shine would be on. What are the first 3 letters of shine?
S-H-I.
S-H-I. Okay.
See here?
Okay. So, what are your guide words on that page?
Cheese and shipment.
Okay, and what page is it on?
660.
660. Good job. Okay, and let's do one more word and then we will close for today, okay? All right, so your next word is Friday. What is your word?
Friday.
Friday. Are you happy today's Friday?
Mm-hmm.
I am, because guess what next week is?
Spring break.
Spring break. Okay, I have the word Friday. What letter does Friday start with?
F.
So what quartile would that be in?
The quartile 1.
Quartile number 1. What are the first 3 letters of this word Friday?
F-R-I.
Okay, alright, use the cornering method. So go to quartile number. There you go, 1. Okay. What is the guide words?
French horn and friend.
Okay, and what page do we find the word on?
289.
289. Thank you for recording that on your recording sheet. All right, Miss Cadence, I think we're at a good stopping point. You did really good with that activity, okay? What is the first thing that we do to locate a word in the dictionary?
We have to figure out what the first letter is.
The first letter, and then we have to find its...
Second and third letter? Quartile?
Yeah, we have to find what quartile it is. So we look at the first letter of that word to figure out what quartile that is in, and a quartile is the different sections of the dictionary. After locating the correct quartile, what is the next step?
To look at the 3 letters of the word.
Yeah, we look at the next 3 letters of the word, and then what do we do in the dictionary?
We do our cornering.
Yeah, we do our cornering. It's cornering. We find the corner to the first 3 letters of that guide word, okay? After cornering, how do you determine if the entry word is located on that page?
You have to look at
What's at the top of this?
the guide words.
Yeah, so the first that we do is, excuse me, we have to decide what quartile that word is in, and then we look at the first 3 letters of the entry word, and we corner until we go there, and then we use the guide words to help us decide if our entry word is on that page today. All right, Miss, I almost called you Axel today. Miss Cadence, thank you. You did a great job today.